The Bethesda deal was a huge win for Microsoft. What does that mean for the future of Xbox and the industry? Let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm 3-Bit and welcome to another episode of 3-Bit Talks of the VGHD show. If you guys like videos like this, be sure to hit that notification bell to be notified of our next video. So if you haven't heard about the news, which is kind of impossible at this point, Microsoft has acquired Zenimax Media and all of its subsidiaries, which includes Bethesda, Arcane Studios, ID Tech. That includes games like Doom, Elder Scrolls, Dishonored, all those awesome games. And I really wanted to pinpoint on a lot of the common industry talking points I see, because I find that the media is pretty heavily based towards Sony, especially the hypocrisy when Jim Ryan was talking about believing in generations and pretty much doing the opposite of that every time we get some sort of announcement these past few weeks with Sony's silence. We believe in generations, but we want you to pay for a remaster of Spider-Man. We believe in generations, but our game struggles with cross-saving, Yakuza, and Maneater. And the media just ran with this ideology, and people in the media were scrutinizing Microsoft for supporting previous games. And it just goes to show how foolish they look now and how impressive the tech actually is. In fact, I have some of my suspicions on why the media is so positive to that, to sort of make up for the fact that they were scrutinizing it. And it's just really cool tech straight out of the box. The Series X is increasing frame rates for games with unlocked modes, and you're able to jump in with up to like 6 different games with their quick resume feature. So something journalists are going to get wrong again, as they were wrong about backwards compatibility, holding back consoles and graphics and generations, is the fact that Bethesda games will be exclusive. They think it will go to other consoles, and I don't think that's the case. A lot of Sony fans are just going to try and deny it and wait for the obvious words, not coming to PlayStation. But there's already enough evidence out there for me that they'll be exclusive to the Xbox, and here is why. Number one, the media constantly uses Minecraft as an excuse. Minecraft is not an exclusive, so Microsoft won't do exclusives for Bethesda because look at Minecraft, it's not in their DNA. I've seen this so many times, and what I get frustrated with is, do they question recent acquisitions or the fact that Minecraft is more of a platform? Right? Microsoft purchased Obsidian, which is pretty close to Bethesda in terms of the type of studio that they are. Obsidian, from this point on, is making exclusive titles. Hellblade 2 is an exclusive to Xbox and PC, which is confirmed. Grounded is an exclusive right now that's only on Xbox and PC. Avowed is an exclusive. So why is it so ridiculous that Bethesda will have exclusive games? Fable, exclusive, right? They say it's because Outer Worlds was multiplat. So people say these things because Outer Worlds or Minecraft are multi-platform titles and Microsoft owns these studios. Well, you can say similar to the Ghostwire deal and Deathloop, which are PlayStation exclusives, but Microsoft owns those studios. They're obligated to, right? Obsidian was obligated by their publisher, Private Division, to release that game for other consoles. They were developing Outer Worlds before Microsoft acquired them. Same with Psychonauts 2. Going forward, any game Double Fine makes will be exclusive to Xbox and PC. They were already developing Psychonauts when Microsoft bought them, and Microsoft honors those contracts. That's literally what it is. There's a history of it. You can see studios Microsoft has purchased. Look at the contracts. Is there contracts to other consoles? No. Okay, those are now exclusive. And there's no difference here with the Bethesda purchase. Number two, another point I see is people say Phil doesn't like exclusives. Look, he says it here. He says that we're going to bring Zenimax games on other consoles on a case-by-case basis. All you have to do is rally up what other Microsoft and Zenimax employees have been saying. Look at the more recent marketing material, Xbox and PC. Look at the fact that PlayStation has been removed from the Starfield website, right? So you take all that, right? And so when he says a case-by-case basis, he's referring to that contract with the Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop that they're under. They're obligated to release exclusively on the PlayStation. So that is the case-by-case basis that he's talking about. Another case-by-case basis would be a game like Elder Scrolls Online, the MMO. I'm pretty sure that is coming to other consoles because it's a service type game, right? Every other game will be exclusive. When Phil says he doesn't like exclusives, one, kind of lying about that, and two, his statement can be applied to within their own ecosystem. Before Phil Spencer joined, Halo wasn't really on PC, right? Gears of War, all these games weren't really on PC. His leadership made it so their games going forward expanded into the PC space, which opened up their overall customers. So by taking those comments, Xbox games aren't really exclusive anymore. Microsoft has opened up their customer base to PC players, which they get a huge revenue from, and now even mobile. So their overall philosophy of supporting other platforms works within their own ecosystem. There's already evidence of this happening going forward. So they don't really need to put something on another platform if they can just support other platforms within their own ecosystem. Another point that I keep hearing people say, Microsoft needs to make their money back and they need PlayStation. The short answer is no, they don't. PlayStation's overall budget for last year was the Zenimax deal. Last year, Microsoft made $126 billion. I feel like people need context. In 2018, Microsoft recorded a net earnings of $16.6 billion on revenues of up to $110 billion, right? So every second Microsoft makes $531. In like a month, they already made their money back. And so I want to thank Colt Eastwood for this next point I'm about to bring up. The console market is so small compared to the overall market of PC and mobile phones, and seeing as Microsoft is tackling mobile with xCloud, their xCloud program where you can play Xbox games on your phone, and then they're also tackling the PC market with all their games coming to PC. Tie that up with the fact that all their games day and date go to Game Pass. They're hitting on 3 different markets by doing that: Xbox, PC, and mobile. That is enough for them to make their money, and it's within their own ecosystem, and also get people into their subscription service. This is what Xbox is going to do moving forward. You want to play our titles? You don't even have to buy an Xbox for them to make money. Subscribe to Game Pass, and guess what? It's working. They just jumped to 15 million users and growing, which is more than PlayStation Now's subscribers, which is only 2.2 million. So they passed PlayStation already, which has a bigger market on their console. So why do they need PlayStation in any scenario looking at these numbers? If anything, PlayStation needs Microsoft, especially if it keeps going like this in the future. So I don't really get those arguments of Microsoft needs PlayStation because look at the markets they're hitting, and just look at what executives have been stating right after the ZeniMax purchase and see what they say. Just read their words, and it supports everything I'm saying. They want to keep games within their own ecosystem, and you'll clearly see how ZeniMax games are going to be exclusive going forward, unless they have some weird contract that it has to go on other platforms, right? I think the industry is, for the most part, in denial, and I think they're not used to giving Microsoft any type of praise compared to PlayStation. It's like it almost hurts them. I have no idea why it's that way. So did you agree with this video or not? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content from the Video Games HD. I'm 3-Bit signing off. Have a good one.